is not a comic book. Call it a comic book, and I will come to your house, bend you over my knee, and I'll give you a proper spanking. This, my friends, is a graphic novel. And yes, there is a difference. We're here to teach you the difference between the two and introduce you to the new hot graphic novel, Postal. Calling something a graphic novel isn't just a fancy way of saying comic book. Graphic novels are much longer and tend to be much more complex. While a comic book will tell you a story over many issues, graphic novels more often have their stories wrapped up in only 1 or 2 books. Graphic novels are longer works that tell a single story from the beginning to the end. They also predate the comic book. The first graphic novel ever published was the 1783 adaptation of Gottfried August Berger's Leonardo und Bladin. Something like that. I mean, I wasn't born in 1783. The graphic novel Watchmen was voted one of Time magazine's top 100 novels of all time. So you know, it's not just for kids and guys who live in their mom's basements. Do I look like a guy to you? Got it? Good. Now that we've got that out of the way, I want to tell you about Postal by Matt Hawkins, Bryan Hill, and wonderful art by Isaac Goodard. Based on a successful video game, the basic idea of Postal is something worth checking out. It tells the story of Eden, Wyoming, a town where the most dangerous criminals are sent to live out the rest of their lives, like Atlantic City, without the buffets. This alone is a cool idea, but it's main character Mark that makes us really dig this graphic novel. Mark is the postal clerk in the town and also has Asperger syndrome, which makes him different than the rest of the good citizens in the town. All Mark wants to do is impress a waitress, and he finds himself in the middle of the first murder mystery Eden has seen in 25 years. You see, despite having a crime population in Eden, there is a zero-tolerance policy to crime of any type. Mark, as you can guess, from the title, works at the postal office and knows more about the people in town because he gets to read through the damaged and torn mail in efforts to get to the right person. Because of his Asperger's, he is shy and afraid to share what he knows about the dark side of town. It's his unique perspective and inside look to Mark's thought process that makes Postal so good. It doesn't pander or play on stereotypes, but it gives us a unique perspective into the mind of a man who sees the world in a different way. Not bad, not wrong, just different. It's a great way to take an idea that can be scary and different to people and bring it to life. We love it. There's a lot more to Postal series, and we think it's pretty hot. Our friends at Image Comics have hit it out of the park with Postal. And if you want to dip your feet into the graphic novel world, Postal by Matt Hawkins and Bryan Hill is a great way to do it. Now you can find Postal on Amazon by clicking the link below. As far as you go, now that we're done here, I want you to follow us on Facebook, check out my behind-the-scenes photos on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It takes a second, and you get to see a little bit more of me.